Everybody, welcome to the Buffalo Plus YouTube channel. Here, I'm Dan Fates outside of Highmark Stadium as the Bills just wrapped up their final practice before their first preseason game, which is coming up on Friday in Detroit. Before we go any farther, please be sure to like and subscribe on the YouTube page. It really helps us out. 7,000 subscribers. We've gained over 1,000 in the last month. We appreciate it. Keep it going. Back to where the Bills will be heading to on Friday in their first preseason game. A couple of things to note. One, Sean McDermott said that some starters will not play, Josh Allen being one of them. So Josh Allen, QB1, the franchise, will not be playing in the first preseason game. As we talked about yesterday when I was here with Mike Catalana, just no need to. Josh has looked so good so far at camp, there's no real need to see it. If I had to make a guess, Sean McDermott, again, keeping things close to the vest, even on a preseason game, I think that we'll see Mitch Trubisky for a quarter, I think we'll see Davis Webb for a quarter, and I think we'll see Jake Fromm for the entire second half as they still try and figure out where they're going with the backup quarterback position, mainly number 3. The top 2, obviously, we know are set. But there are a couple of interesting concerns that I have moving forward, again, throughout this preseason, and it's more on the injury front. Look, the Bills are a pretty healthy team last year. They had to do some shuffling up front of the offensive line, but for the most part, Josh and those guys all stayed healthy, didn't miss too much time. So far at training camp, the big thing I've been noticing, Dion Dawkins, we've talked about it a bunch, still not 100% back. He's just starting to do light aerobic works, walking around the field with trainers. We were actually able to catch up with him just quickly off the side as he walked off the field, said he's glad he's feeling better. So that's a positive. But he hasn't practiced at all. He's missed 2 full weeks, probably isn't anywhere near getting in pads just yet, and that's a slight concern for me. Look, you don't know how COVID affects these players and where they're going to be down the road, but Dion not participating at training camp so far, not even at any practices, a little worrying to me. Spencer Brown today talked to the media, said he's had his first welcome to the NFL moments. I asked him, he said Mario Addison and Jerry Hughes both beating him around the end so far at training camp were those welcome to the NFL moments, said that they've been doing it since he was going through puberty. So Dion is one of my concerns. Another concern, Stefon Diggs missed practice again today with that knee injury. And I know when it came out a few days ago, it was like, oh, it wasn't a big deal because he had practiced at the scrimmage, at the blue and red scrimmage. So it wasn't a major concern. I still don't think it's a huge concern. Like, don't hit the panic button yet on Stefon Diggs. But now this is 3 straight days where he has not practiced. Obviously, we will not see him in the preseason game. Maybe they're just resting him through the week, which is smart because the Bills aren't back to practice until Sunday. Zach Moss popped up on the injury report yesterday, a guy that battled foot and ankle injuries last year, which knocked him out towards the end of the season. Guess what? He's back on the injury report with a hamstring injury. Sean McDermott says he will not practice, or he did not practice today, will not play in the game on Friday, and says it's going to be day-to-day. That's concerning for a guy that, again, is trying to work his way back to being healthy. All of a sudden, he's got another injury that is popping up as he's trying to compete for that starting role. And another guy that was seen leaving practice today, don't know how serious it is, Emmanuel Sanders did not take part in the more teamwork practice. He walked off the field as they broke from individual drills to the team drills. This is a guy, too, that has missed a couple of days of camp last week. Again, trying to get on the same page with Josh Allen. There you have it. That's 4 guys that the Bills expect to be starters that are missing some time. Look, I'm not saying this is any reason to panic, guys. Just pointing out that a lot of teams start to deal with this stuff. Cole Beasley's had rest days. These aren't rest days. These are some nagging injuries that I'm sure the Bills kind of want to nip in the bud before this whole thing gets going. So just more things to keep an eye on. Dion Dawkins' potential return. Stefon Diggs' knee injury. He'll have missed this entire week. Zach Moss, we don't know when he's going to be back. Sean McDermott says day-to-day, but he says day-to-day with everybody. So that didn't give us any indication, as well as Emmanuel Sanders, who missed time last week with a foot injury. Nothing majorly to be concerned about. All of the guys were in good spirits. Dion was out there today dancing around, says he's starting to feel better. Stefon Diggs, again, waved to the media as he was walking out, obviously not in pads. Zach Moss was there as well. So, guys, nothing majorly to be concerned about, but it's just worth pointing out that the Bills have 4 potential starters on offense not practicing this week. So we will see how that handles as the week moves forward. The Bills aren't back in practice, like I said, until Sunday as they go to their first preseason game on Friday in Detroit. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Keep the comments coming. Let us know what you want to talk about. We also have a podcast coming out soon as well on the Buffalo Plus YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. I'm Dan Fates outside of Highmark Stadium. We'll see you next time.